Hello, Terry here, and we're back with Hard Fragment. And yeah, another day of being greeted by silence. That is fine. So previously we have finally made Shah. Or wait, who's the name? I kind of forgot. And also met Jasper in the forest, which turns out to a chase, but we survived. That is excellent. And Clive is now missing too. Why is Clive there? That is the question though. Either way, yeah, this game has been updated, so the background also changed again. But you could say this time it's much more better. Enough talk, let's continue playing the game, shall we? Oh, look at that. When you wake up, you're in a cold sweat, your breathing is heavy and uncomfortably quick. As if you've just been running for your life, but you did. You did just run for your life. And it's not a phone stand. So this is how Sunny Rooms looks like. Oh, nice, excellent. It's really nice. It's really nice to have your own room, isn't it? Oh, and also an air conditioner. That is very nice. I love it. The room is very sunny. I like it. Gah, I can't believe all of that happened yesterday. At least I'm alive, indeed. Out of ingrained habit, you reach out to grab your stuffed animal, but it isn't there to help you calm your pounding heart. Oh no, the stuffed animal. Shannon kidnapped them. No. Right, Shannon still has it. Yeah. I never thought much of that stuffed animal before. I miss it more than I thought I would. To make up for it, you grab your pillow and hug that instead. Oh. Your hands involuntarily shake as you think about it all. Oh, and a notification flashing across your phone from StarX Social interrupts your negative thoughts. It's Shannon! Perfect timing, yeah. I could use a little of her cheery smile right now, indeed. Aha! Sunny, I miss you! Oh. Shannon, miss you too. Shannon, hey, I'm so sorry I haven't kept in touch as much as I should have. I miss you too. Things have just been kind of hectic. OMG girl, I'm so lonely without you. Ooh. Can I come visit you yet, please? Shannon's exaggerated texting style already has managed to turn your lips up into a smile. Oh. I wonder if it would be safe to give her my address now. Jasper already knows where I am. So it's not like I have anything to lose. Indeed. I've been feeling really alone with Kay missing, but I'm not, am I? I have Shannon and Lana and even my father. Girl, please don't raise a flag. They could be gone because of the flag that you raised, but I don't know. My father, how is he? Is he eating properly now that he isn't cooking for the both of us? Shannon, is she staying level-headed or has she gone off into her little daydream world without me there? Oh. And what is it? Clive. Yeah, Clive. Is he safe right now or is he gone? You should consider Clive first. Your heart starts to pound when you think about it. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Is he? Oh, whoa, it's an earthquake. What the frick? Is he dead? For my sake? Oh. You can't think straight. Thoughts are starting to jumble together and become a blur of confusion. All I can do is hope that he's safe. Ah? Are you still there? Yes, we are still here. Yeah, sorry, got distracted for a moment. So? You gonna let me come visit or what? I miss my bestie. Oh. Sure. Oh, yeah. Well, as you can see, it's been highlighted. Hey. Well, that's because I re-record this one. Not all of it, just half of it. Because the background is updated and I don't want to miss that, you know. So I wait until the update rolls out and then decide to re-record again. Sure. Well, sure, let's hang out. Yay! Awesome, awesome, awesome. I know you wouldn't be able to resist me for long. Ooh, woo. When can we hang? Good question. Is today okay? Today. Please, Sonny. Alright, I'll text you in a bit. If you know, texting in Star X Social is a boxing match, then Shannon is already throwing left jab, right hook, and stuff like that a lot. A lot of times. I may as well just go ahead with it. I don't have anything to lose at this point, except your life. You care about your life, don't you, Sonny? It would be really nice to have someone to talk to right now. Now that you're on a roll after talking with Shannon, you think about your father a bit more. He hasn't called or texted me at all since I moved, but I guess to be fair, I haven't really made any effort to contact him either. Even if I don't tell him about Jasper, it might be a good idea to check in and see how he's holding up through all this. It surprises you when you realize how genuinely worried you feel for his sake. You open up the phone app and dial your father's number, then wait for it to ring. Aha, ringing. Hello? Okay, no more ringing. So, will he answer it or... Aha, hello? You're quite certain that he has your number in his contact and realize that's probably why you detect a hint of shock in his voice. He really wasn't expecting to hear from me ever again, was he? Hey Dad. There's an awkward silence on both your end and his. Neither of you know what to say. So... The silence is broken by both of you trying to speak at the same time. You go first. I was just calling to see how you're doing, that's all. His voice is a blend of confusion and emotion. He sounds happy, even just from muttering a single word in reply. Thank you, girl. Oh. How are things for you over there? Well, actually... What's wrong? The emotion in his voice immediately changed to concern at your hesitant reply. Jasper was here, he found me in Parathon too. What in the hell did you just say? Well, Jasper is here. His voice is strained like he's trying not to choke. No, that can't be possible, are you certain? Yeah. How so? You didn't go and tell anyone where you went, did you? No? I guess? How could this happen? Are you hurt? When did you find out? Is there... Calm down, please. His frantic voice is putting all of your sense on edge. It's too much all at once. Please, having you freak out doesn't help me, you know. Right, yes, sorry about that then. Let's just start with this. Are you hurt at all? No, I'm okay, I'm safe for now, except for the kid named Clive. Girl, I'm sorry, I really can't do a damn thing right by you, huh? Oh. Nah, it's fine, Gray, it's fine. We'll find another place to move next. Sounds good. No. No? No? You're just as surprised as your father at your quick reaction? Leaving would be safest, and yet... I don't want to leave, not yet. I don't know why, but I get a sensation that there's things I want to do here. Things I have to do. Like what? What could be more important than protecting your life? I can leave until I know that Clive is safe. It is my fault he got dragged into this. Please, let me stay. Silence is the only response. He probably thinks it's a bad idea that I'm putting myself in danger, not that I can blame him for that assumption. But when he replies, it's not any of the things you were expecting to hear. Then I'll trust in you to look after yourself for now. Oh, shocked aren't we, Sonny? I didn't think you... I gotta remember it. You're far from being a baby at this point. Oh. But you better call me more often. I need to know you're safe. Don't expect you to tell me everything right off the bat, but I do want to know what the hell is going on soon. I understand. Hope I don't regret this. Call again? Sure. I will. For a while you sit staring out your window at the houses that line this quiet street. Lana's home is simple and pleasant and you're happy here. There's a sense of peace when you start your day in this place most of the time, but today you feel like any peaceful sensation you have previously had was just an illusion. Maybe it was all an illusion. Maybe I was never safe. Maybe from the moment I arrived in Pirathon, Jasper already knew where I was. Maybe running is pointless. Maybe from the moment I was born, I was already unsafe thanks to this mutation. Oh no, Sunny. Since your mother was killed when you were still a child, maybe that really is the case. It is horrifying to think that your idea of peace and safety never existed. No matter how frightening that thought is, though, you have already made up your mind. You are determined to keep on pushing forward. I can still be happy someday, and Clive may need my help right now. I have no idea what's going on with that weirdo. What's going on with that weirdo? He saves you. And we don't know if he's hurt now or safe. I can leave him alone. You can, definitely. Before you knew it, you have passed the majority of your morning in your room, staring blankly out the window as if a plan will somehow fly in through it. Eventually, you'll need to get downstairs or Lana is going to end up worrying about you. You feel a little less disheartened now at least, so you decide to head downstairs while you still feel this rush of determination. Hello, Lana? What, Sunny? I think I missed you somewhere along the way this morning and you were already out of the house. Didn't realize you've been asleep all this time. Sorry, kiddo, I should have come and woken you up. No, it's fine. She smiles apologetically and walks over to you, putting a hand on your head to ruffle your still messy hair with. You're feeling okay, though. This is the lastest you have slept in since moving here. You're not getting sick, are you? The concern in her voice is exactly what you expect from a concerned mother. I'm alright. I just had some trouble sleeping last night. I know that feeling. Glad you're doing okay, though. You know that feeling because you're staying all night playing games, aren't you? If you need anything, you can let me know, okay? Thanks, I will. Actually, strangely, when you smile at Lana, it isn't forced at all. No matter what's going on in your life, you still can't help but want to melt into Lana's arm and cling to her like a kid. Aw. Actually, you want to say something, right? She brings out a side in me that I thought was left behind with my 8-year-old self. Yep, she and the strawberry lemonade drink. It is nice in a way, comforting, calming, gentle. Anyway, when I grab some breakfast, I already ate, but I can make something else if you want. No, that's fine. I'm not super hungry today anyway. Sunny, don't you have something you want to say? Well, okay, are you sure you're feeling alright? You slept in this long and you're still not hungry. Yeah, don't worry about me. This time you're fully aware that your smile is forced looking, especially when you receive a nervous stare in response from Lana. Lana seems to be thinking through in her mind what the best course of action is. I'm just making things more difficult for her, aren't I? Oh. She's likely thinking to herself, should I press the matter? What if that upsets Sunny more? What if I ignore it and things get worse? But in the end, she sighs and gives you a forced smile of her own. Alright, But I'm here if you need me. Oh, thanks. Right now, that's all you really need. Just to know that she's here for you. Really? Don't you want to meet with Shannon? You spend a bit of the morning with Lana. She sits on the floor, cross-legged, mashing buttons on her video game controller, and you watch over her shoulder from the couch. Oh yeah, you go, Lana. What do Lana play, by the way? Is it Otome? I don't know. What kind of game do Lana play? Perhaps it's Otome game, it's horror game, who knows? Or perhaps it's those fighting games. Hey, Lana? Yeah? I don't want to be a bother, but... see? Now you say it. My friend Shannon wants to meet up today. Oh, I thought she didn't live in Pirathon. She doesn't? Is there any chance you could give me a ride to the city so I can spend some time with her? I know it's a bit of a drive, but... I'd be happy to. You would? I wasn't expecting her to agree so quickly. I mean, yeah, she is right now playing games. You can't pause online games, Mom. I love seeing you happy, and when you mentioned Shannon before, you had such a smile on your face. So hell yeah, definitely. I'll drop you off soon and pick you up later this evening. Sounds good? Yes. Thank you, Lana. With a sense of relief coursing through your entire body, you get ready to go to visit Shannon. Oh yeah, let's go, Shannon. Shannon time. Shannon time, let's go. Hello? Oh, Shannon, Sunny, that is very quick. You don't even get a single word of greeting out before Shannon has rushed forward, throwing her arms around you in a tight embrace. Oh no. I'm so happy you're here. Literally, words cannot describe it. I missed you. Oh, I miss you too, but I don't think standing in the middle of the road is a good idea. I'm sorry, Shannon. I know I should have texted more often. It's okay, no apologizing allowed in this house. I know you must have had something going on over there. I'm just happy you're here. Oh my gosh, Shani, I have so much to tell you. I look forward to hearing it. Uh-huh. Ah, nice. So I've actually played until this part where we reach Shannon's room, and then I see the developer announce that they're going to update the game, so I decide to re-record, and it seems like it's a good idea since now we can see the Shannon's room in full view, which is excellent. Look at that. Oh, hello there. That's you. Long time no see, you evil monster. And also, oh, Princess Robin, that's a nice detail. Shannon loves to sew things too. Very interesting, and a goat. Excellent. Shannon zooms back inside and rushes you up to her bedroom, excitedly calling for you to go quicker. Hey, notice anything different? I don't know. Actually, it's a lot of different, so I don't really know if I should... The background literally changed, so I don't know what changed. You look around her bedroom. It looks pretty much the same, except... My stuffed animal, yes! You were serious when you said you hold it hostage, huh? Oh, Mr. Fluff Demon, I don't know what to call you. You scared me. Just kidding. But still, look at those soulless smiling eyes. Oh god, no. And where is Mr. Snuggle Muffin? I kind of forget the name. Yep. When I found you were in the hospital, I wanted to bring it to you right away, but your father was being all whiny about people bringing anything in from outside. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Perhaps Jasper is hiding inside the doll. And then when you bring it to Sunny, Jasper suddenly pops out of the doll like, surprise! He is such a weirdo. You dare call my father a weirdo? But yeah, he is. But Sunny, I knew you were moving and all that, but I want to at least have a chance to see you one last time before then. Instead, you disappeared without any warning. I went to the hospital and they said you were already gone. Shannon? I'm sorry, I wanted to say goodbye to you too, but things were really strange. My father wouldn't even let me tell you where I was going. Does that have anything to do with your injury? Yeah. May as well just admit it at this point. I'm better now though. You try to put on a smile as you say that, despite it not being the truth. Well, that's the truth. Your wound literally healed. I'm doing better physically, but oh, I see. Physically, but mentally. Sunny. Shannon has a sympathetic expression which she turns into a smile after a few moments. Does she realize how much I needed that smile right about now? Oh. Well, whatever the case, I'm just glad you're here, indeed. I took your stuff off stage so that I could have an excuse to make you hang out. Shannon laughs exaggeratedly as though she's a villain for her scheme to steal your stuffed animal. I mean, it is a crime. It is a crime indeed. The laugh you respond back with is more genuine than you thought was possible at a time like this. Shannon's presence is so calming. Oh. Did the music stop? After her laughter starts to taper off, Shannon suddenly looks over and sighs. What's wrong? You were energetic just a few months ago. That's the thing. I hope that if I was energetic and happy today, you might open up about what's wrong. Wrong? Don't play dumb with me. I know you better than that, Sunny. I can tell something has been up. It has been obvious for a while now. You know, I'm not as much of a dummy as you think I am. I'm able to handle it if you want to talk to me about your struggles. You can vent to me. Oh, that's so sweet. Don't keep bottling everything up. Talk to me. Shannon is looking at you expectantly. Shannon seems to have grown up a lot recently. She's always been a great friend who I can trust with literally anything, but she was never the type of person that I saw as a shoulder to cry on. I mean, I wasn't really expecting anyone to be a shoulder to cry on. But Shannon was always just the person who I have fun with, not someone I can get serious with. Still, the sincere gaze she's directing at you, full of concern for your well-being, makes you wonder why you have never thought of her that way. Maybe I have been underestimating her. Oh. Was it for your sake that you didn't open up more, or for hers? Perhaps it's a mix of both of those things. After all, you have generally been cynical in your view of the world. You haven't seen a point in trusting someone with your innermost thoughts. But if there is anyone I can trust, it is Shannon. Then the reason I didn't act on that trust before was... She is happy and cheerful and sweet and pure. What right do I have to drag her down with my negativity and complaining? Well, but you see it by yourself, Sunny. With your third eye or something like that? Heart eye? I don't know. You saw that there is something strange about Shannon's aura? Is that what you call it? Heart? Yeah, perhaps that's the word. That's how you have always thought of it, that Shannon is just too good for you. With everything going on recently, it's been getting harder and harder to keep my head above water. I want that shoulder to cry on more than ever now. Ha! Joke's on you, I cry on the internet. Oh no. Kay might actually be easier to do that with than Shannon, simply because he knows things about you that you can share with her. But Kay isn't here, Shannon is, and she's waiting for me to open up to her. Shannon, You start a sentence and then let your voice trails off as you attempt to find the right words. I guess life has been a lot recently. That's for sure. From anyone else, you might find a level of sympathy in her voice condescending, but from Shannon you know that not to be the case. You were in the hospital and then you moved and we haven't even been in touch, yes. Have you been isolating yourself? Isolating myself? You're taken aback by that question. No, girl, I'm not isolating myself. I've been so busy these few days running away from a freaking murderer. A freaking maniac. I can't believe she actually took note of that. She's more observant than she looks, indeed. Maybe I have been doing that, but it wasn't just for my sake. I don't want her to get wrapped up in this mess. At this point, though, you can stand the loneliness you kept holding inside. I lost a friend recently. Not that he's dead, he's just missing. Oh, that's new? Different expression when talking. That is new. That was the starting point of things spiraling out of control. I was holding together up until that moment. Or at least I thought I was. I'm worried about him. Another friend of mine got involved in it as well. I haven't heard from him all day. Oh, so you now consider Clive as a friend. That's nice. I'm scared of getting you two involved and losing you as well. Sunny. Shannon reaches out and squeezes your arm to comfort you. She probably wants to pull you into a tight hug too. Aw, that's so sweet. I'm sorry I didn't realize there was even more going on than what I knew about already. I should have tried harder to contact you myself so that you weren't alone. Thank you, but don't blame yourself. If I really need someone, I have reached out to you, probably. Yeah, probably. Not definitely. That's why I need to take the initiative with you, dummy. You call me dum-dum, okay. But if you don't want to talk about it too much, I understand that. I'll have to at least hear more about your friend though. She's trying her hardest to distract me from my own mind. You swallow your nervousness and decide to just talk. I haven't taken a moment to really think about Kate the last few days. Was I trying to run away from the issue? Kay is... Look at Shannon's eyes, I love it, the transition there. Like, she goes from comforting to getting excited because the main character, Sunny, is trying to tell her something. He's a really nice person, like you, Shannon. There's something about his smile that makes me want to smile too. Hey. Shannon giggles as she listens. Go on, I want to hear all about it. What words can you use to describe Kay? You tried to think of more to say about him, but instead of coming up with sentences or words, you come up with emotions. You remember one of those nights he visited? Yeah, I still can't believe you become friend with a person who suddenly knocks on your window and tries to get in. I don't know how wrong that is. You know, if I could have any kind of power, I think I want to be able to read hearts too. Interesting. Huh? Really? Why would you want that of all things? Well, what? You can read facial expression and that gives you an advantage, you know. Indeed. When you're talking to someone, you at least have some window into what's going on inside their head. Yes. But for me, I don't have that, so if I could read people's heart, I think I feel more confident talking to them. That kinda makes sense, yeah. But what do you mean by more confident? You seem perfectly confident right now, though.
Are you sure?
When I'm around you, sure. But it's like I told you at the park, you haven't seen me around other people. Indeed. He had laughed awkwardly back then. Other people aren't as easy to talk to as you are, Sunny. Me? Easy to talk to? Are you sure you even know who you are with right now? I am absolutely not easy to...
Hey.
You are. Stop saying things like that. Man, Sunny, you totally don't get it. Talking to you is super fun and easy, and I like how easy you are to read without me having to see your face. What? Easy to read? It's a compliment. I like that about you. I'm confident when I talk to you because you're so unique like that. Indeed.
Thank you.
Really, I'm so glad you're my friend. Yeah. You try to think of some way you can recap this emotion attached to that exchange to Shannon, but there's just no words you can find to do that. I just miss him, that's all. You'll see him again someday, I'm sure of it. With a pal like you to come back though, too, there's no way he can stay away forever, right? She giggles again and grins, making you smile back at her. Oh, the rest of your day with Shannon is fun and happy. You feel like a weight has been lifted just by being around her, allowing you to actually enjoy your time together more thoroughly. When it is time to say goodbye, Shannon hugs you with all her might. Oh, look at that lighting, I love it. What's with that? That's a very good lamp. That is very lovely. Look at that, a huge lamp on the middle and a small lamp all around. That is nice. I miss you already, yes. I'm not even gone yet. I know, but promise we can meet up again, okay? Please? You nod. Yeah, we will. Good night, Shannon. After waving goodbye, you get into the passenger seat of Lana's car. Shannon waves the whole time as you drive off. Oh, until the moment she's out of sight, she's still waving. Oh, Shannon. Okay, we are going home then. Seeing Shannon was enough to bring a smile to your face, but it also reminded you of the problem you still have yet to solve. Talking about Kay made it all the good times I spent with him come flooding back. And I still haven't heard from Clive. Is another person going to disappear because of me? Could be. Who knows? Oh my. The lovely transition again. I really love that. Oh, look at that. Once home, your mind quickly falls back into negativity. At least your stuffed animal sitting safe and sound next to your bed gives you a sense of comfort. Look at that. Look at that. I really love it. There you are. Oh, that's so lovely. I can't stay afloat without someone like Shannon around to rescue me. How pathetic. For what feels like the 100th time today, you check for a message from Clive. Still nothing. Okay. You close your eyes. This sucks. You mutter that to yourself as your vision begins to dim. Oh, hello. Huh? You don't remember falling asleep, but suddenly you realize you're back in a familiar dream setting. What's going on? You call out into the water surrounding you. This is the place I was when I met that strange woman last time. You goddess? Shay. It's Shay, not Shaw. Whatever the hell you're called, are you here? She is here. From the water, a shape melts towards you. So it is you. Sunny? I thought it last time too, but that voice really is just like my mom's. And now that can just be my imagination. So, why? She doesn't look anything like her. And of course, my mom is dead. Is she using your mother voice to help keep you calm or something? It's a cheap tactic to get in my head, but it's working. I say to you with much sadness, today it appears that indeed my worries have been confirmed. Where I thought a fragment would appear, none came forth. I feared this would be the case, and yet I hope for a miracle. But I promise you, this chapter of your life will soon be over. Wait, what do you mean? Shay speaks in a flowery sort of way. You can exactly put your finger on the right word to describe it. Whimsical, maybe. How do whimsical sound? Then tell me what to do next. I will. But please do not be afraid when you hear what I'm about to say. Uh-huh. Afraid? Alright, fine, I won't. I told you before that Kay is missing and cannot be found as himself on your physical plane anymore. Indeed. I know. That was perhaps an understatement. Her voice that sounded so confident and kind before is beginning to falter a bit. Tell me, what do you think those words meant? I have no idea. Nothing this woman says makes sense. How can she expect me to know? Of course, that makes perfect sense. I had hoped you might interpret it in the easiest way to grasp, that he does not currently exist in a physical form. Indeed. I guess that's pretty close to what I assume now that you put it into words like that. She is beautiful indeed, but the way she floats before you with a bitter expression fills you with unease. Even though I say that one gets scared, I'm already kinda freaking out. Even her soothing voice isn't calming you anymore. Kay exists as a physical person right now. What? He is missing, but at the same time, exists. I don't understand. Yeah, what do you mean by that? Do he lost his memory or something? His memories and the soul that makes up who he is, the figurative heart that he has carried within him, those are the things that he is missing. So I'm correct. Except, yeah, there's a bonus soul missing. Holy shit, Jasper destroyed Kay's memories and soul. God dang. So Kay isn't dead, that's the thing. But his physical form is still fully intact. His memories? Wait, are you saying Kay lost his memories and his soul? Your mind is swimming with possibilities as you try to piece together what exactly she means. Nothing seems to make sense though. If it's just his memories that were missing, then she could have led me to him so I can stay by his side and help him. Yeah, actually that's a good question. Why not? Is Kay all by himself right now? If I was lost somewhere without my memories, I'd be scared out of my mind. She hasn't said anything yet. This stupid goddess is wasting my time. You want to tell Shay that she's wasting your time and demand to know where he is. In fact, you're about to do just that. Until you actually glance towards her. She looks so remorseful. Oh hey, I haven't seen that word for a while. Remorseful. In fact, her expression is just as pain as you imagine yours must be. Maybe because she feels bad about not disclosing everything earlier. You sigh and swallow up the words you were planning to spit at her a few seconds ago. Just tell me, please. I don't want to go through this vague chit-chat anymore. Where is Kay? Shay speaks with a note of determination in her voice when she begins again. It is not quite that simple, my dear. Then explain it to me. We are never going to get anywhere if you don't tell me what I need to know. You are correct indeed. In that case, I will tell you what you need to know. There are, in fact, two versions of Kay in the physical plane right now. Wait, two of them? How can there be two Kays walking around out there? What the? One is named Jasper and the other is named Clive, what? God dang, so my guess is correct back then. Holy shit. Your heart skips a bit. Whoa. That's a big twist. I did guess that. I did say that Jasper probably have some weird shape-changing ability. That's why we don't see Kay, Jasper, and Clive in one place. But I didn't expect it to be true. In a way, I guess. I'm not sure if it's 100% the shape changing ability. Wait, how? What? Yeah. How is that? Is this a joke? How can Jasper and Clive both be K? Their personalities are totally different. They don't even look the same. I I don't get it. What does that even mean? It means you have been tricked twice by 3 different people. God damn it. And I think it is possible. I mean, it's a mutant ability. How am I supposed to comprehend something that this preposterous? You have already realized how frantic your voice has become. Jasper, that man who wants to literally kill me, is K? Clive, the weirdo who can stop asking questions, is also K? Jasper and Clive and K are all the same person? I will tell you everything. Her voice is gentle again, not shaky or faltering, as if she has used the time that you spent panicking to compose herself. Please tell me. K. Oh, the music. That was not originally his name. This is the truth of his existence. Oh my god, finally. Hello, Clive. K was once named Clive. Interesting. And Jasper too was once known as Clive, so they switched names. There was a time when they were all Clive, all one being, all one person. Oh, okay. Wait, all Clive, that was unexpected? But they began to shatter into fragile fragments of themselves over time. Clive was thought from the beginning that he has one reason to exist, to kill other mutants. That was the destiny that was passed on to him from his now dead family. With manipulated DNA passed onto him alongside injections to make sure the mutation his grandfather created was at its peak, Jasper was taught to hate mutants, not only the ones outside of his family, but all of them. Wait. Ah, okay. Interesting. A lab experiment years ago created the mutation, but it was dangerous and unstable. Only the mutation in your DNA was correctly stabilized. When a lab assistant's son was killed off after the project was shut down, he grieved, and his grieving soon turned to desire for revenge. He created his own version of the injectable drug to manipulate a human's DNA, but the unstable element was still there in his version. Not to the degree of the first attempt, which made them lose their humanity in exchange for more power, but still far from safe. Perhaps he lost his mind. That is the only way to explain exactly why he became so vengeful. But no matter the reason, he passed his vengeance onto his family from that day onwards. They must die. They are evil. They killed my son. They killed all those people. It is their fault. It got to a point where even innocents who had nothing to do with the original experiments were put in danger. And not only that, but his family were in danger as well. Each of them were tough that their life only had one meaning, one destiny. To kill. That is how Clive and Jasper were raised. Okay, and yet, he did not want this destiny. Family loyalty is the utmost importance to him. That is what he was told is crucial. Loyalty to his side of it all. So when he saw the girl for the first time that he was supposed to kill, he froze. A child at a funeral, only 8 years old, crying, clinging to a girl with long blue hair. It's you, Sunny, and Lana. That was the moment Clive and Jasper began to shatter. Two parts of himself were at war with each other, the desire to fulfill his destiny and the desire to have nothing to do with it. Wait, there's still a lot that doesn't be explained. Are they brother or they have split personalities or what? I regret what I did back then. What did you do back then? What did you do? I split them into two separate entities. One of them kept their original form and named Clive. Okay. One of them remade themselves physically and chose a new name. Jasper. This means that Clive and Jasper were the same person and split apart because their battling halves couldn't figure out what to do. But even so, if that's the case... Wait, so it means it's not their power, but the desire which is then granted by Shay. That makes them split. I don't understand what you possibly could have gained from doing that. Why did you split them into two people? No, three people, there's Kay. What did I gain? Shay remained silent for a while, seemingly tossing around the question you just asked in her mind in an attempt to answer it even for herself. You break the silence with another question. Wouldn't it have been easier in the long run to just remove that desire to kill someone in the first place? Okay, don't tell me, Shay, forget about that. Then he could just live a normal life without becoming two separate people. But what parts of his identity would be removed by doing that? The bad ones, right? Perhaps, or perhaps in removing that I remove other things as well. His desire to kill you was rooted in profoundly ingrained family loyalty. What would be he as a person be like if the deepest part of his heart were changed? That would also take away his bond with his family, all the relationships that he's known from birth. This still doesn't explain Kay. What would he become? What would he become if he lost all of that? Every bit of humanity that grounded him. Maybe he would have become a normal child, or maybe he become an empty husk. Isn't splitting him into two people already creating two husks though? What? Congratulations, you didn't think this through, didn't you? Shay seems truly taken aback by what you just said. I mean, didn't you basically take two halves of his personality and make them into two people? That would mean both of them are missing pieces. Well, yeah. They are both whole people of their own, though. So that explains why the heart is unreadable. They are the same person, but both as they would be without the desire to kill this way. This way, if one of them were to become a husk, at least the other would have a chance. So what you're saying is, the Jasper you know was meant to be disposable. Oh god, no, that's horrible. Why? If he carried the badness alone, there will be no reason for him to exist as a person. He'd simply be evil. And yet, Shay, you know, you are no goddess. That's all I could say. How could you give such a cruel faith to someone? That isn't what happened. The man who wants to kill me for the stupidest reason possible, he already attacked me once. He is quite literally evil. How can you even try to imply otherwise? Well, Shay made him this way? Shay made him that way? And also, yeah, Shay... You shaped him to become a disposable thing. Does she know something about Jasper that I don't? Is that why she seems to feel so complicated about it? When she speaks up again, her voice is quiet, barely a whisper. I wanted both of them to have a chance to be happy. Yeah, that is understandable. But even at the expense of another life. That is, nothing I've done has been perfect. Yeah, I can see that. The goddess says that, bitterly averting her gaze. Nice. But even if that's all is the case, that still doesn't answer the question burning in your mind right now. All of that aside, you haven't told me something important. Who is K, see? Where does he fit into all of this? Yes, I know you asked that. I spoke of empty husk. That is what Clive became. He did not have the traits that made up who he had been before. The things that should have made Clive a better human being instead simply made him an empty person. He was like a ghost, unsure what to do and afraid of everything around him. And so I went even deeper down the rabbit hole. Oh no. I decided I caused this much damage already, I might as well try to make amends somehow. When I approached Clive, speaking to him in the same manner that I am to you, I asked what he wants to do with his life. With a blank expression and eyes devoid of any purpose, he responded, I remember a girl, she was crying. I have to find her, I have to help her. He remembered this desire to protect you, but did not remember what he needed to protect you from in the first place. I told him I can help him remember, but that in return he would have to become someone new. Someone new? So you specifically made K out of Clive? Correct. Yes. Well played. Well played. But it was not me who created K. It was Clive. K was the person he decided he would want to be. It's definitely true that K was a wonderful person, kind and a good listener and fun to be with. But he chose to be blind. Not necessarily, no. I do not know why Clive chose to craft his fictional self in such a way. I only knew he thought it would be better to exist as his design. So K was never a real person, just someone that Clive made up? Oh darling, no, that is not the case at all. K is very much his own person, a separate entity from Clive. Clive is a creative young man. No matter how empty he may have been as a person, he was easily able to create K. People can just create other people. It is all fiction. K is fictional. Perhaps at first, but if you breathe the right amount of life into someone, they can become real as well. Though you do need help, you do need the help of the supernatural as well. That is where I was able to assist him. Okay, oh, you're smiling. Clive's form changed into K, his memories warped along with that form, but what did not warp was the desire to protect the girl he remembered. I helped him along his way by also crafting into his consciousness the memories of what mutants are. K, a work of Clive's imagination, began to exist. Indeed. So, here they are. Does this make any sense at all? I can process all of this information. Their names are bothering me for some reason as well. If he was originally Clive, where are the names Jasper and K from? But no matter what, if it makes sense or not, if it's real or not, it doesn't change the fact that K had truly appeared to be your friend and... But what will happen to Clive? I need time, I'm not sure about this anymore. But why did he become Clive again? I cannot answer that. Are you serious? After telling me all of this, you're suddenly going to... I will tell you if I knew. I assure you of that, my dear. Well, that is interesting. Can you tell me more about Natalia and Tyler? Because it seems Clive knows the two of them. And also, what's the relation between Clive and Lana? And yeah, What's with Shannon's heart? Oh, and Leslie, who is Inigo? But the truth is, I too do not understand why his heart shattered and Clive returned. Is it because of Inigo? I know that Clive had no memory of being K when he returned, but that the essence of K was still alive within him. But now that you know all of this, we need to return to the original topic, my dear. And that is... That's right, the original topic wasn't any of this at all. It was about how K Fragment don't appear to be returning. Sunny, I cannot lie and claim all shall work out as you had hoped. As I have hoped? Was I hoping for some specific outcome? I can recall. Had I been able to recombine the fragments of K with the forms of Jasper and Clive, I believe I have been able to form those three into one whole, complete being free of his terrible burden. This would benefit you in many ways. Your disintegrate along with Jasper's physical form, and a friend who you have grown to love and trust will return to you. Without K, I can guarantee reforming them will be successful. However, there is one matter I wish to investigate: Clive's sense of self. The boy who was once a husk in comparison to Jasper found a personality again when he reverted back from K's form. Interesting. It is possible that there may be some oddity I had not intended within Clive's soul. I still can't understand all this talk of fragment and souls. Sunny, my dear, I must ask you something of grave importance before you wake. Do you believe... Believe what? Hello, Inigo, I know you're there. Do you believe you're really just a bystander in all of this? I don't know. Do I? Sunny? Sunny Green. Which one are you? Damn. I love that glitch. Love that. Little red, eh? Well, I was kinda expecting Inigo to appear at the end when Shay tells that she wants to tell something. That's why I wasn't so surprised. But still, that is lovely. Some people consider heart and soul to be interchangeable words. That if you have a good figurative heart, then you also have a good soul. Even if a physical heart is simply an organ beating rhythmically in your chest, you most likely know what it means when someone tells you, "I care for you with all my heart." Then for that heart they care for you with... If that heart were to literally shatter, what would the consequence be? Clive Act 2. Gullible. Interesting. Very interesting. But the day... Oh yeah, I almost say that the day still isn't over, but yeah, it is over. Wednesday, Clive wrote. Well, a new note to self is available, I'll check that later. I have to end the video right here. It's been interesting. Very interesting. So I guess that's all for Heart Fragment. I hope you enjoy it. See you later then in the next episode. Bye bye.